How's everyone doing? Today I have an awesome horror Blu-ray haul. 9 pickups right here. If you've seen any of these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them. And like I said, they're all horror except for one, although that one movie is kind of horrifying. But let's get into it. First up is Dolls, directed by Stuart Gordon. Big fan of Stuart Gordon, and this movie creeped me out so much as a kid. Dolls in general freaked me out growing up like crazy, and dolls and mannequins. And that's one of the reasons why Tourist Trap still creeps me out to this day. But this is about a few different people that go to this old house, and there's an elderly couple right there, and they have all these crazy possessed dolls that kill people, and they just going around attacking people, and it's crazy and creepy, and I can't wait to revisit this one. It's been a while, and it's a nice release from Scream Factory. Nice slipcover. I don't love the artwork right there, but I do love the classic artwork, so that is definitely a plus, and a lot of special features on here as well. Can't wait to check out the audio commentary. It's the nice collector's edition. Go ahead and show you the inside. Again, it has the reversible artwork. There's the disc artwork, and I went ahead and obviously reverse the artwork because there's the newly commissioned one, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that classic artwork, that's, to me, that's one of the things I loved growing up as a kid, going to the video store, and they used to have all kinds of horror VHS that I would just love looking at. The covers just grabbed my attention. And this right here, this is definitely an attention grabbing cover. But next up is Bloody Birthday from Severin Films. And this is one that I absolutely love. One of my favorite evil killer kid movies. It's about a group of kids who are born during, I think it's a solar eclipse, and they basically have no conscience or remorse, and they're just going around killing people. It's like 10 years later, and Julie Brown is in here, and there's like a famous scene with her dancing around in here, and Michael Dudikoff is in here too, and Ed Hunt is the director. He directed The Brain, which I would love to see get a Blu-ray release. Somebody please pick that up. Scream Factory, Shout Factory, Severin, Kino, anyone, pick Brain up. The Brain, love that movie. But yeah, this is just a great evil killer kid movie, one of the best in my opinion, and can't wait to check out this release right here from Severin Films, especially the audio interview with director Ed Hunt. And here is the disc artwork. And next up is one that I haven't seen in so long as well. It's so cool that a lot of these releases are, or a lot of these movies are finally getting Blu-ray releases. I've so many more horror movies especially that I'd love to see to get a Blu-ray release, but this is just blowing my mind. So many of these ones I never thought in a million years would get a DVD release, let alone a Blu-ray release. This one right here, though, it's the Scarecrows. It's been so long since I've seen this one. I remember, I think they like stole some money, and they jump out of something about a plane, and they're jumping out of a plane, and they're trying to find the money. I think somebody was double-crossing them, and there's like some kind of supernatural forces going on. I remember it being really kind of creepy and atmospheric. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen this one, and I can't wait to check it out. Again, tons of special features on here, and this is another Scream Factory release. I can't wait to check out the commentary too. I love that all these releases are getting just proper treatment right here, especially with special features, which I love checking out the special features, especially for movies that I really enjoy. Next up is A Christmas Horror Story, which I loved this one. It's basically a horror anthology centering on Christmas in this town of Bailey Downs. It has William Shatner as this radio host right there, which I kind of felt like his character was unnecessary, like he was just thrown in there because it's William Shatner. But I guess his role, I mean, honestly, I feel like the movie could have done without it, but I love the part at the end with the weatherman. That was awesome. Krampus was in here as well. He's pretty creepy looking. But I absolutely, I think if you're a fan of Christmas horror movies or horror anthologies, I would definitely recommend the heck out of this one. Very enjoyable. Nice slipcover right here from RLJ Entertainment. And I guess I will go ahead and, I didn't show you the disc artwork for Scarecrows, but here we go. Here it is, and this one has a reversible artwork as well, which I'm just finding out now. Right there. So let's go ahead and slip this bad boy back in there. I'm going to keep this regular cover. And I'll show you the disc artwork for A Christmas Horror Story, which is the same as the cover. And then inside there's just advertisements for other releases from Image and RLJ Entertainment for horror movies. Digging Up the Marrow was amazing. I really enjoyed Wolf Cop as well. Wolf Creek 2 was a really good, entertaining sequel. Cabin Fever Patient Zero was terrible. Some Kind of Hate I haven't seen. Bearing the X was enjoyable, but overall for me it wasn't anything special. But I do appreciate that it was made for horror fans. You can definitely tell that. I mean, the lead actress in there was stunning. Actually, both actresses were stunning. The Houses October Built, I love the concept, but it just was a disappointment to me, especially the ending. So much build up for that one. All Cheerleaders Die. I haven't seen that one either, but I've heard good things about it, so I'll check that out soon. Let me know if anybody's seen any of these movies, especially Some Kind of Hate and All Cheerleaders Die, because those are the only ones I haven't seen on here. But Digging Up the Marrow I would highly recommend. Really enjoy that one. The creatures, just a really unique and entertaining movie, and very kind of inventive in a way as well. It's kind of found footage, but one character, Ray Wise, is the only person that's not playing himself, essentially. Everybody else is playing their own, themselves. And a great Adam Green film. But yeah, there you go. The only special feature in here is behind the scenes of A Christmas Story. And next up from Scream Factory is a double feature for Ghoulies and Ghoulies 2. Cheesy, fun movies for me. I remember growing up watching these. It's these little demons coming out, attacking and killing people. I mean, there you go. I think the second one was the one where they're at the they're at the carnival. I thought that one was decent, but I think the first one to me, I remember just watching that one so many times growing up. I think there was another one. Was it 3 or 4? I think there's 4 in total, but I can't remember which one. I think it was the third one where ghoulies go to college. I think. Oh man, I remember having a DVD for that. I think it was a double feature with one of the prom night movies. So cheesy. Oh my gosh. But I love these ones. It's cheese-tastic. If you like campy horror movies, check them out. They're little kind of puppet monsters right there going around attacking people. We go ahead and show you the inside right here. Some good special features again. There's the disc artwork. And here is the interior artwork, which I actually like that. And, you know, it's basically the back covers of these movies. And you can get a good look at some of the creatures right there, which that was a part of the appeal for me. These creepy looking demon creatures. Now they're coming up at the toilet. I love that. They'll get you in the end again, and for the sequel and the first one right there. So much fun. Next up is the only one out of all these movies that I haven't seen, and it's Body Bags. It's a horror anthology movie. It's directed by Tobe Hooper and John Carpenter, and I've heard great things about this one. I can finally check this one out. A lot of well-known actors are in here. I think John Carpenter and Tobe Hooper both act in here. I know Sam Raimi does as well. Tom Arnold. I know they don't say a lot of the people in here. David Naughton's in here. Sheena Easton, that's cool. I didn't know that. Deborah Harry, awesome. Twiggy, wow. There's so many people I didn't realize were in here. Lots of cameo. Wes Craven, Roger Corman. So I'm definitely looking. Mark Hamill's in here as well. Stacy Keach. You know, it says Stacy Keach and in parentheses Road Games. I would love to see Road Games get released as well. It's more of a thriller than horror, but to me, I could still put it right there. Jamie Lee Curtis is in there. Love the heck out of that one. Great. I believe it's a Australian release. Pretty sure it is. But that movie is one I used to watch all the time growing up. I'd love to see that get a proper Blu-ray treatment. Yeah, I think there's a few other recognizable people in here too, but nice slipcover for it. And again, tons of special features on this Scream Factory release. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. And here is the disc artwork, which is the same for both. Mark Hamill's looking super creepy in here. Mark Hamill was fantastic in Sushi Girl as well, if anybody's seen that. There's an eyeball in there. Looks like John Carpenter loses his eye. So I'm excited to check this one out. This is one that I've been wanting to see for like so long. And I love horror anthologies, so even more of a reason. Awesome. Next up is Burnt Offerings. This one is a 70s horror film. It's been a long time since I've seen this one too. But I remember they're in like this really old, like kind of a mansion that they're taking a vacation in. And it's very, I remember it being kind of dramatically paced, but very creepy and atmospheric. And I remember the ending was really good. And it has Dan Curtis, Karen Black, Oliver Reed, Burgess Meredith, Betty Davis, and Lee Montgomery. Great cast in here, and can't wait to check this Kino Lorber release out on here. Some good special features, interviews, and commentary right there. And I love the classic poster artwork right there. And there's the disc artwork. Next up, this is the only one that's really non-horror, but this kind of horrifying as well. It's so bad, but entertaining to me, and a lot of nostalgia too. I grew up watching this movie and collecting Garbage Pail Kids. I had so much stuff. Garbage Pail Kids posters. Let's see, they had the bouncing balls. They had the folders. They had so many different things like pens. They had candy. They had little figures. So many different Garbage Pail Kids items going on, but the cards were so awesome. I remember when I was a kid in elementary school, they basically banned the Garbage Pail Kid cards at school because we would, play with them, trade them and stuff, and put the stickers on things. But oftentimes you would keep the cards as well. And I remember I lived in Germany too for 4.5 years growing up as a kid, and they had Garbage Pail Kid cards there. They were in German, of course, and they were smaller than the U.S. versions. I still have a few of those. I have a bunch of Garbage Pail Kids cards boxed up somewhere still. I can't wait to check out the special features in here, especially the interviews. Can't wait to revisit this one. I do like the slipcover for here on this one, especially the green right there. But I remember Mackenzie Astin was in here. He's in like Facts of Life and a few other different movies. And he's Sean Astin's little brother. And there's a few other, effects creator John Carl Buechler, who also, I believe, did the effects for Ghoulies right here. And there's a couple other people. There's the one guy in here who plays Greaser Greg. I can't remember his name right now. I'm looking to see if it says it on the back. Phil something. Here is Phil Fondacaro. He's been in tons of movies where he plays essentially the little guy. He was in Land of the Dead as well. I believe his character was Lucky, I think, but he wasn't too lucky in that movie. George A. Romero movie. But yeah, he's been around for so long. But here we go. I switched for the old school artwork right there, the poster artwork, which I love that. Oh, that's so awesome to me. Way better than the DVD artwork. I have the MGM DVD artwork, which was this, essentially, the disc artwork right there. That was the DVD artwork for it, which I never cared for that. But yeah, as you can see, I switched out the newly commissioned artwork right there, which is it's decently eye-catching, but I just love the classic one right there. Plus the slipcover, you've got the newly commissioned artwork. Might as well as switch it up so when you open it, you see some different artwork. Loving what Scream Factory is doing right here with these releases. Again, this is a movie I never thought would get a Blu-ray release, and I love to see them do more releases for kind of cult films like this, which I consider this one a cult film. It's one of those movies that people hate on, but for me, lots of nostalgia, and I grew up with it. I just remember there's the guy Juice, who I think only played in like 2 other things ever after this. And Tangerine was the girl, and all just the gross Garbage Pail Kids right there. Gross out awesomeness that brings me back to my childhood. Next up is Curtains, Synapse release, and I remember the Hag mask, so creepy. This is a really good Canadian slasher film. It's basically about a bunch of actresses who go to this house to kind of audition for this role, and they're just getting killed off one by one by this creepy person wearing the Hag mask. Very nice special edition. I love that artwork too. And this is just loaded with special features. Brand new 2K transfer right here from original Vault materials. Really excited to check out this. This is one that I just remember watching all the time. Oh, that's so creepy. I love that disc artwork. Perfect. And nice booklet in here. See, it's just going over their catalog. Yeah, 2015 product catalog. I didn't see that initially, but great job. And I love that it hasn't. It's little things like this. I think almost all these releases have interior artwork. I think except for maybe the Kino Lorber release for Burnt Offerings. But love that interior artwork. It's little things like that that really push it over the edge for collectors. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We're all collectors when we buy these. We're fans of the films, and they just do proper releases from the transfer special features to the packaging, and I'm really appreciating that. You're seeing that just so much more recently. So there you go. There are my 9 pickups right here, all horror except for the Garbage Pail Kids movie, but it is kind of gross and horrifying in a way. Love the heck out of these. So excited. I can't wait to check out Body Bags. Let me know if you've seen any of these movies and what you think of them. Leave me a comment or video response down below. Hope everyone's doing well. Take care.